Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We are about to start with our session. Good afternoon. Okay, just one more minute and then we can get started. Few seconds, then we start. Okay, just few seconds, then we get started. Just few seconds. Okay. All right. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen, for joining us once more time today for our AMA session. And I'll be brief and straightforward to the point today. And as you all are aware, we are writing on the discovery phase of the metaverse, which is one of the best technologies that we have right now. This is a buzzing word everywhere. And today we are covering the most important topic of our company, which is GYMSTREET. And you might be sitting where you are sitting right now and wondering, what is GYMSTREET? GYMSTREET is the first metaverse that will act or that acts as a financial district marketplace. Okay, so GYMSTREET, in simple terms, it is a virtual world where you can buy digital land, and later on you'll be able to trade your virtual land or build on it. Okay, so with that being said, thank you so much once more time for joining us. My name is Louis, and we host these sessions consistently, and we have good news. Stay tuned up to the end so that you can hear what we have restructured and created for you. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. And we have so much that is taking place behind the scenes. And I would like to say, pass my regards from Timo. Timo is not able to join us today due to the family commitment, and he had those Zoom presentations throughout the day, but at the moment he has a family commitment. He won't be able to join us. So he said hi to you guys, and he really missed to be on this session today. So with the excitement and everything that is taking place behind the scenes, we'd like to say thank you so much for believing in the dream and the vision and the goals of GYMSTREET. Because as you all are aware and you know that we are in this discovery phase, and we are working consistently on improving and bringing these cutting edge technology products and services to you at your disposal, so that you can easily experience finance in the metaverse. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, you might be saying, okay, Luis, you are talking about the metaverse, GYMSTREET, and all that. How do I participate in this? Simple. You have the opportunity right now to position yourself in this new technology by purchasing virtual land that GYMSTREET is giving out to you, and you are able to use that also, not just sitting there. Also, you are able to use it for different streams of income in the near future. For now, you can use your virtual land to to place your virtual miners that will give you rewards in 2 tokens, which is GYMNET token and the BitOpex at the moment. And remember, this is a limited time offer. So before I can proceed furthermore, I would like to take you through what we have here with GYMSTREET. So briefly, before I can welcome Alberto. So before I can, I would like to take you briefly and quickly on what we have here with GYMSTREET, okay? So that you don't miss out. We have a number of products that we offer, and we have a number of services that we have. But for now, there is a promotion for to double your rewards. Okay, you might be asking, Louis, how can I double my rewards? Okay, it means that you are able to purchase 1 miner and receive 2 token rewards. okay, which is outstanding right now. And this is a limited time offer that is available right now for you. I cannot tell you how long can this be. It can be sold out anytime. It can be sold out now. It can be sold out next week. It can be sold out the next coming week, or by the end of the month, it can be sold out, and you'll be missing out on doubling your rewards. So you have an opportunity right now to purchase the miners also to get these double rewards. So right now you have that opportunity. If you and it's been made easier for you. If you want to purchase more miners, you are able to do that with the super bangles. So with the super bangles that are available right now, you are able to purchase these super bangles and also get more discount. Okay, so this, as you can see here, there's a countdown, only 14 days left out for you to be able to purchase this virtual miners. So ladies and gentlemen, you have the opportunity right now to utilize this opportunity before it's gone. Once it's gone, it's gone. Okay, once it's gone, it's gone. You have the opportunity to purchase these jewel miners right now in order for you to be able to double your rewards, meaning that you get GYMSTREET token and BitOpex token right now. If you don't know, BitOpex is one of our business partners within GYMSTREET. So you have that opportunity to participate also on their services. Okay, let's move forward. We don't want to take this long. So with the jewel miners, you are able to get this, and also at a massive discount. Okay, massive discount. So as you can see here, the value of the super bangle is $4,900, but you are able to get it at $4,001. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, this is an outstanding opportunity that you have. You have 14 days to purchase these offers right now. And not only that, also we still have an amazing competition that is taking place within GYMSTREET right now. If you are an affiliate, we have the opportunity for you to win the super bangles at a great price. Okay, so you have the opportunity to get the super bangle, the R10, by just achieving certain number of volume. For example, for you to get the super bangle, all you need is that $20,000 direct sales volume, meaning that if you can invite people to purchase the super bangles within GYMSTREET and achieve that $20,000 sale volume just from the people that you have directly invited, you are able to get this super bangle. Right now, we are celebrating a lot of leaders that are getting the super bangle, and we have so many people that have taken this advantage, and the time is limited. Make sure that by the 30th, you set your target. By the 30th, you either have 20,000 direct sales volume, and also, or you have the sales volume of your team that is worth over $100,000. So ladies and gentlemen, you have an opportunity right now to get this. As an affiliate, you can be rewarded with this for free. Number one. Number two, we also have a trip competition to Dubai and Armenia. All right, so you have the opportunity also to win this competition also. So achieve the sales volume from your team, which are worthy over $200,000, and you'll be able to go to our offices in Dubai and Armenia. So ladies and gentlemen, we have an outstanding opportunity here for you. We cannot say how long this will be, but also right now we want to talk about the new technology that everyone is talking about. We saw the news from Apple last week, and right now we are in the right path, because GYMSTREET is doing what Apple has announced. Okay, so before I can call upon Alberto to share his thoughts on this new technology, which is augmented reality, but we saw I would like us to watch the video first, and then after that, I'll give the opportunity to Alberto to just give us a heads up on his thoughts about this augmented reality technology, incongruent or in conjunction with what we are doing in terms of blockchain and the metaverse, and what are the advantages that we have, what our advantage or your advantage of being a participant or a user of this technology right now. Okay, so let's watch this video shortly of this new technology. Sorry.
Introducing Apple Vision Pro. The era of spatial computing is here. When you put on Apple Vision Pro, you see your world and everything in it. Your favorite apps live right in front of you, but now they're in your space. This is Vision OS, Apple's first ever spatial operating system. It's familiar, yet groundbreaking. You navigate with your eyes. Simply tap to select, flick to scroll, and use your voice to dictate. It's like magic. Apps have dimension, react to light, and cast shadows. Even though these spatial experiences are happening inside Vision Pro, it looks, sounds, and feels like they are physically there. Foundational to Apple Vision Pro is that you're not isolated from other people. When someone else is in the room, you can see them, and they can see you. Because you're not limited by a display, apps live in your space. Your photos can be life-size, or any size, so your living room becomes a gallery. And panoramas wrap around you as if you're right where you took them. Apple Vision Pro is Apple's first ever 3D camera. Now, you can capture photos and videos with remarkable depth and relive a memory as if you're right back in the exact moment.
Okay, as you can see, this gives you the experience to be in the moment, be either of the past events, be either on the Metaverse live. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'll encourage you to say yes to the new technology. I'll encourage you to say yes to the bright future. I'll encourage you to say yes to the new blockchain technology, which is the metaverse that we are talking about on a consistent basis. So I'll give this opportunity to Alberto. Alberto, thank you, my brother, for joining us today. As you all know, Alberto is our system, he is the system lead designer, and also not just a lead system designer. Yes, he is our pro. He is our PhD guy when it comes to mathematics, numbers, money, and so forth. Even the technology, as we talk about blockchain, we talk about DeFi and so forth. Alberto, I'll give you this opportunity, my brother, just to give us a heads up on what you think about this move of Apple, and also what are the advantages of us being one of the forefronters of these technologies. And you can touch also on the market insights of what is happening right now globally. Thank you so much for joining us, Alberto.
Yes, thank you. Yeah, no problem. Well, I think the importance of the augmented reality and the virtual reality is that it creates, or it makes available this metaverse for the users. And it's also a very easy way to create this metaverse from scratch, right? When people talk about the metaverse, it's very difficult to picture it you're thinking, okay, they need to create this other world and they need to put all of these people in there. So it's a bit, I guess it sounds like a utopia, right? It's something that, okay, maybe in 50 years, I don't know, but with this technology that I guess the project always thought that it was going to be coming, it becomes a lot easier to create this because what you're doing is you're not creating a different world that you need to have people on. What you're doing is you're creating a world on top of this world, right? So you can walk the streets and you can walk the areas, and you can see the real world, and you can see the virtual world on top of it, right? So you can maybe be in a store and you see everything that is tangible, but also everything that is non-tangible, and you could purchase something in that store that is real, and something that is also real, but in this case it lives virtually, right? And this way you don't need to recreate everything. What you're doing is you are taking reality as it is, and you're putting another layer on top of it with all these AR and VR experiences. So in this way, it becomes a lot easier, and it's also a very simple way to have people come into the metaverse, because, of course, if you have a metaverse, you want it to be populated. And we've seen in the cases of Decentraland that maybe it's a huge world, but there are like 3 people, so it's difficult, to find somebody. But that's because the incentives are not in there, right? They're creating a different world, and it's difficult to create it and to populate it. But in this case, what you're doing is you're creating this virtual world on top of the real world, and then it becomes the incentives become more clear, because then if you are a store and you're selling burritos in the real world, you could also sell stuff in the virtual world, and that's more money for you, right? So you already have this place where you sell burritos. Okay, I'm gonna be selling virtual burritos in this not virtual burritos, but something else that is virtual in the same store. So you're walking down the street and you see, oh, this store, they have this burrito thing, but they also have these other tokens that do this, or this service that does that, and it's virtual. And this incentivizes all the stores to create digital and virtual experiences and put them in this metaverse. So yeah, I think in this way is where it becomes a lot easier, to create or to have this metaverse coming along. And yeah, so I guess this is the way it's gonna go. Of course, it's early to find out what's gonna happen. This was announced a week ago, and still early. But when the project launched, it did so with the objective of the long term, and to be here for the long term, basically. So even if this is not a reality in the next 6 months, it's okay, because we're talking about 3 years, 5 years, and I'm making the path towards there. So yeah, I think it's a very interesting development, and GYMSTREET in particular will be able to share some designs and some examples about how this is going to work and how this is going to look. And of course, this is also connected to the renting of space in the virtual world. That's going to be creating a yield for token holders. So everything is connected, and it will become more tangible, even if virtual, as time goes on. And yeah, so that's about the metaverse and the VR. But in terms of and the market, well, of course, it's still very messy because of all the regulatory overhaul and all that. So it's difficult to really understand or know what's going to happen, because anything could happen, basically. But what's clear is that what had to happen already happened, and so there's no more risk in that regard. And now there's going to be a battle in the justice, and we will see. But for instance, in the case of Ripple, which got into a battle with the same regulatory concerns a few years back, it's still going on. So it's been like 2 or 3 years of this happening, and still no resolution. So it will take some time, and I don't know, it's anybody's guess. But I think what this means is that now, well, the dust needs to settle, and when it's done, well, we will see, what the market is like. But at the moment, everything is very volatile, and it's not very clear because there is a lot of doubt, right, around what's going to happen.
Yeah. Awesome. Thank you, Alberto. I think we are in the right path with where we are heading to with GYMSTREET, the metaverse, which is not just the crypto. Yes, we are associated with the blockchain technology, but with the service and the product that we are bringing in the marketplace, it makes us outstanding inside that, because we are looking at a specific niche that is not only just dependent on the crypto market. And I'm so excited, because where we are heading to is where we are. It's where the world is moving towards, which is the digital world. We spoke about the digital currency. Now we're speaking about the digital world, and we are the forefronters in it. I remember I'm one of my mentors used to say that if you want to win in life, identify a niche or a new technology that is coming or that is already there, is yet to be booming. So right now we are still in the early stage. Alberto, what are your perspective in the near future, looking at the metaverse on its own? What are your expectations, or what is your perception on what might happen in the next coming 5 to 10 years or 20, 30 years to come?
Well, yeah, basically what I was, I think, hinting at before, because I don't think it's going to be like a complete new world that we can't imagine. I think it's going to be similar to what we see, but just it's going to be like different layers on top of what we are looking at. I think this is the simplest way in which this can happen. So because it's the simplest, I think this is the way it's going to go. But yeah, it will depend, of course, on the incentives that are in place. But I think in this case, yes, it looks like the incentives are in place for creating a layer on top of the real layer that we have at the moment. And I mean, a lot has changed in 10 years, right? I mean, well, in 5. There was no speaking of metaverses 5 years ago. Imagine, in 20 years, anybody's guess. But yes, I think regardless of what happens, it's going to be plenty of change. That's for sure.
Fantastic. Before we conclude the call today, we would like also to notify GYMSTREET users and everyone else on this AMA session that there are slightly changes when it comes to AMA sessions. The sad part will be to say that this is our last weekly, or this is the last session of hosting these AMA sessions every Friday. So there will be slightly changes, and we will announce how these will be done in the next coming months. So the change is to reach out to as many people as we can and as we had desired also. So so stay tuned on the Telegram channel, and also stay tuned, join us on our Zoom presentations that takes place from Tuesday to Friday. Okay, it doesn't matter which country is hosting that, but you will understand the English part of it. So that's the only sad part, but it's not sad because we are in the lookout for you. We want you to know more. We want you to stay informed. We want you to stay educated, and we want to keep you heads up with the knowledge on what is happening in the market. So with that, Alberto said, what are your last words for today? And then we can call it a day for today.
Yes, well, one thing I wanted to comment on before we close for this is that so some people looking at the price for the GYMNet token may be concerned, but they need to understand that most of this is coming not from the GYMNet and GYMSTREET project, but from the BNB situation. When because one of the tokens is priced against the other. If one of the tokens falls down in price in dollar terms, like it's the case with BNB, then of course this has an impact in the price in the tokens that are trading against. But yeah, it's nothing in particular with GYMSTREET and with GYMNet token. It's more with this regulatory situation that we're having. So yeah, I mean, just in case some people were wondering what was the situation there. And yes, well, having said that, I would just say that, well, of course, there will be more AMAs like this, and I will continue to come and explain some things when need to. And yeah, so it's been good as always to be here with you, Luis.
Thank you, Alberto. Thank you so much. Thank you, GYMNet community users. As a round off, I would like to say to you, we understand mostly with us, you might be having those pain points where you are saying that, opportunities are limited in the traditional markets. I know you might be saying where you are, I don't have much knowledge on virtual land ownership, and I have limited resources when it comes to assistance with the virtual world land ownership and so forth. Or you might be saying, I've got limited access to reputable digital land trading platforms. All this, let me tell you, with GYMSTREET, we know your desire. We know that you long to be part of this. You want unlimited opportunities, of which GYMSTREET gives you that diversified opportunities for you to grow, to achieve your goals, okay? And also it gives you an amazing access to incredible and reliable resources to aid in the virtual land ownership, okay? So you are at the right place at the right time. Not only that, I know your desire also is to access a reputable virtual land trading platform, and of which GYMSTREET is giving you that, okay? You might be looking also for an access to this latest technology and futuristic concepts. GYMSTREET is awarding you with that opportunity. So the honors is up to you to say yes to the opportunity. The honors is up to you, or the responsibility is up to you to say, yes, I'm taking this and I will run with it and I will achieve my goals, okay? So with that being said, we'd like to say thank you once more time for joining us. We are looking forward to seeing you on our next upcoming AMAs that will be taking place in different social medias in the next coming months. And we will be sharing on each and every AMA session that is scheduled. And thank you so much. We know that your desire is to be at the top. We know that your goal is to be at the top and not at the bottom, because the bottom is overcrowded. Have an amazing weekend, because we know that you will have an amazing weekend. Have a great one. Looking forward to seeing you next time. Bye for now.